Oh no. All right. Okay, so let's all mute. If we are all muted, we can just start so that we don't waste too much time. I have in mind that the Liverpool-West Ham game is ongoing. Considering the defensive woes, it will be an interesting game to watch to see if Liverpool are able to find things out. But first point of call is let's all mute. Bashir Kwantin, kindly mute, and then let's go. All right, good. So let's see, live on YouTube. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us around the world, wherever you are. And we'll just tell you that you're welcome to the BlueStand review that we have after every match day. And we're back here because Chelsea has just won a game against Burnley. That was a very, very difficult ground to go to. But the boys have gone and done a great job. Interesting goals coming through. It was good again to see Ziyech scoring a goal, scored in midweek, did very well for Chelsea. And then today he was back on again to get it. Kindly mute everybody. Kindly mute. First thing you do is mute when you join, which is good for us so that we can go in. Okay. Yeah, we still have not got you guys muted. Okay, right. To those of you on the call, kindly mute and then let's go through it. So Ziyech scored the first goal. It was good for Chelsea, good for Ziyech himself coming back, playing well. And I think he's just vindicating a lot of guys who said that we needed Ziyech in this team badly. It looks like we definitely need Ziyech badly in the game. Then Zuma, who incredibly has wonderful goal statistics already of the season. He scored another goal, even when he was not really looking. He didn't look like he wanted to hit the ball, but his head was so hard, it was just right there that the ball was going to hit off and bounce into the net. He got the second goal. And then Timo Werner, the man is still scoring goals and hit the third goal for Chelsea. Very, very good performance all around for the team. There was no Ashley today. Some of you were not too excited after you heard that Pulisic had a slight problem and then Timo Werner had to come in. In the end, it worked out for the team. We won by 3-0, and it's just way to go. A little statistics right now, though, that Chelsea, we've had 4 consecutive clean sheets. The last time we had that was Boxing Day 2016, and in that year, Chelsea won the league. So if that's anything to go by, it's a good omen, knowing that the likes of Liverpool and Manchester City are all, faltering as we go through it. We won't waste too much time because we want to go and watch Liverpool and West Ham. Let me say hello to everybody. Let me start with you, Anthony Brain. Anthony Brain, how did you see the game and what's your analysis? Sorry, Anthony, you have to unmute. Yes, go ahead, Anthony.
Yeah, my say is a very wonderful game. We're very happy the Moroccan guy is back. And it's a very fantastic, that's what I would say. And I'm very happy for Mendy as well. 4 clean sheets in a row. So I can see our goalkeeping problem is something is over. That's the only thing about these goals is like I can see Mendy continue keeping clean sheet after clean sheet. 4 games in a row with a clean sheet. Oh my goodness! As a black man, I'm very happy for me. It will make more Premier League teams will come to Africa to get goalkeepers because I'm happy about the performance as well. But Mendy, he deserved the crown today. Give me now. He did all. That's what I have to say for now.
Mendy was scouted by Hector Cech, Chelsea's best goalkeeper. I'm sure he saw a lot of things in him and went for Mendy. Let's hear from Juni. Juni's iPhone. How are you doing? Juni, you have to unmute for me. Okay, can you unmute and let's hear from you? Okay, good. Yeah. Juni, how are you doing?
I'm good, and you?
I'm very fine. It's good to see you, and it's good to see you smiling after Chelsea won by 3-0. That's good stuff. So tell me, how did you see the game?
Actually, Mendy is a very good goalkeeper. I say kudos to the players. They played very well. What I would say is that Lampard should learn on his statistics. They did very well. I'm very happy for Mendy to 4 clean sheets in a row. That's all I can say. Kudos to the players.
Okay, kudos. We'll get back to you. Thank you very much, Juni, for that. Bashiru Kwanting, are you there? Can you hear us, Bashiru?
Yeah. Come on.
Okay, yeah, Bashiru, how are you feeling? How did you see the game?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Yeah, I was expecting 4 goals because yeah, I was expecting 4 goals. But practically, I had problems with Lampard. I thought we should have changed Abraham for Odoi to come in, then maintain his edge. But I didn't know. But later on, I just have to accept it because tactically he knows best. And one thing that we have to understand is that it's not only about Mendy. The defenders are doing good, and we are now having stability in our midfield. One thing that we have to get in mind, because if we are getting more pressure from other teams and they are shooting from the back, maybe one of their shots will get inside. But now we are not giving strikers and midfielders chance to shoot. That is what we have to take note of. So it's not all about Mendy, but it's about the stability at the back. And overall, it was a nice match. I watched.
Overall, nice match. Chelsea fans excited. We're scoring the goals. We're getting the points on the board. So yeah, I like the smiles today. No problem at all. It's been really good. It's been really good the last 3 days. Last 2 matches have been good for Chelsea. It's good. Vincent, how are you doing, Vincent?
Yeah, I'm good.
Good to have you, Vincent, on. Tell me, how did you see the game?
Well, it was a good game. Some little lapses. I've seen and noticed some little lapses at the first half. I thought Zuma was not doing well. If like Burnley, they have a good striker, they will worry at the first half. But we thank God that the second half, everything changed, and it was a good game. And today the defenders, it's a plus for them. Mendy, he didn't get any much contents like trouble there, but it's good. Today, the credit will go to Thiago Silva and Zuma, especially the second half. I will not give much credit to Mendy today. He did well. Our Champions League, he did well, but today match, he didn't. There's no much pressure on him. So today they did very well, but mostly they start slow. They always start slow, and when you get a good team that.
Okay, Vincent, sorry, you muted yourself when in the process, but it's okay. I think you made your point, but you muted yourself in the process. Sorry about that. It's fine. Mustafa Idrisu, let's come to you then. Mustafa Idrisu, what did you make of the game? Mustafa, can you hear me?
Yeah, a very good game. Yeah, I can hear you. I hope you can hear me too.
Yes, go ahead.
I hope you can hear me too.
Yes, go ahead. I can hear you.
We have a very good game. We have a very comfortable win. We're able to play the whole 90 minutes without on target. So Mendy was almost the most. I think Kante was my best player. He control all the balls in the getting all the. So I think what it was the Mount but he's better than Mount attacking man. So it helps us.
Right. Okay, good. Thanks for that. I was just thinking, your network wasn't too brilliant, but it's okay. Let's say hello to the rest of the guys who have joined us, who have not spoken yet. Mumuni, you have to pronounce your middle name, Mumuni Aziz. How do you pronounce the middle name? That's a mouthful. Mumuni, how do you pronounce your middle name? Is it Nia Jagma? Okay, Mumini, I can hear you. Whilst we wait for you to get yourself sorted out there, let's say hello to Ankobo Fidelis. Fidelis, how are you doing? Dennis, we can't hear you. Fidelis, we can't hear you as well. All right, we are not going to be too long here, and I said because of the game involving the staff. Now, let me just ask you the question. We didn't see, as we get to today, the defense line. How did the defense fare without him, and what do you think going forward? I was a bit surprised at the challenge that Burnley brought on. Looked at Chelsea totally worked them out tactically, but there was no Ashley on the line. What did you guys make of him? Let me start. Anthony Brain. No Ashley, no captain, but they seem to have done well. Are you there, Anthony? Anthony's not ready. So let me come to you, Juni. Juni,
hello.
Unmute. Yes,
hello.
Juni, I was asking you. Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, hello. Hello?
Aziz, hold on. Aziz, hold on. Let me talk to Juni. Aziz, hold on. Let me talk to Juni now. Juni, I was asking the question. There was no Azpilicueta in the back line today, but they look pretty solid. What did that tell you?
Oh, actually, Reece James too is learning from him. I would say you should learn a lot from him. Though he's inexperienced, but we need experienced players at the back but Azpilicueta too. I think Lampard too is resting him for our game against Star Rennes. That's all I can say. But James too should learn from him.
Okay, good stuff. Let me come to you. Mustafa Idris, you have to mute. Today we have been very noisy, have we? Yes, we have been very noisy. Someone has joined us right now.
Hello, George.
Yeah, Aziz, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you very well.
Okay, Aziz, tell me, how did you see the game?
Oh, fantastic. You see, one thing is, if you want to continuously keep the clean sheet, I think Zuma should learn how to be calm on the ball. You saw that when it is 1v1, he always struggles. And he wants to learn from David Lewis in giving long balls. And you saw that he was struggling in that part too. There was only one long ball he was able to give. And I think because of Thiago Silva, he'll be able to learn more. And I know fans will not agree, but in ball playing, I prefer Thiago Silva to Rudiger. You see, Rudiger is a bit comfortable with the ball. And you see, this modern football, when you are not comfortable with the ball and there is pressure, you easily lose the ball. And in fact, Mendy is excellent. You see, looking at his composure.
Yeah.
Players are even like afraid to even shoot because you have it in your mind that when I shoot, hey, this man, he will not dog with the ball. So his composure is just, it's too early there, but we can compare it to Peter Cech. When you see his records, it's only Cech that is what, having that record. The only keeper to keep 5 clean sheets. It took Kepa 98 games to be able to keep 3 consecutive clean sheets. And looking at Mendy, he has shown to us that there is light. And one thing is, I don't understand Lampard.
Yeah.
See, sometimes when you want to use Mount, we are not saying Mount is not good. Mount is a fantastic player. And in player development, play the player where he is deemed to do well. He has been playing him at the wings. Meanwhile, we have natural wingers. Pulisic, we have Hakim Ziyech, and we even have Hudson Odoi. But we don't know why. He should try to play him in the midfield. And I think in the midfield, you see, Kovacic was last year our best player. And now I don't know what is happening to Lampard. He is trying to bench the guy by force. Because looking at him and Jorginho, I think he's far, far better than Jorginho. Jorginho last year, we all knew he was good. But the latter part of last season, if we fans could realize, he was not like who he was. And beginning of this season, we all saw it, even pre-season. You could see the silly mistake he was making, just like Rudiger. And my last part is how Lampard should take care of the players, like player management. You see, player management is a very big part in coaching career. When you look at Pep Guardiola, you look at Jurgen Klopp, how they manage players is so excellent. When a player doesn't do well in a particular match, the first thing he would do is to praise the player. Oh, you have done well, but you need to do this on this part. But Lampard will not do that. The only thing is, look at what he has done to Alonso. He has to insult him in front of the fans. And what did happen? He went and watched the match inside the team bus.
Yeah.
So, Lampard, if Lampard is having the mind of coaching Chelsea, these are the things he has to do.
All right. Thank you very much. Mumini, now you can mute. You've got a very noisy background.
But my last point, George Ado.
Hurry up, because yeah.
I'm very happy to speaking to you today.
Thank you. All right, good. Thank you very much. But you have to mute now. Mute now for me. Thank you. You've got a very noisy background. Yeah, that's okay. It's such a noisy background, but it's okay. I was trying to speak to Bashiru Kwante. I haven't heard from you today. Bashiru Kwante. Let's hear from you. What did you make of the game, Bashiru? You can unmute and talk to me.
I think I spoke the second time after. I think when we are talking about the defenders, the setting up of the defenders, I think Reece James is better going forward than Aspilicueta. Even if you are playing a TV game, you see when you use Reece James, he like going forward, but Aspilicueta, he always want to stay back and do the kind of thing that he does. So today,
even on the TV game, he's going back.
Even on TV game, Aspilicueta, it doesn't go for it. It's always at the back. So I think it was a good selection that Frank Lampard made. And I disagree with my brother. Like he said, Kovacic, then N'Golo Kante and Jorginho. No, I think now we need forward-going players. You see, that has been our problem for the past 4 games when this season started. We cannot even have, we didn't have the creativity in the midfield. That was my problem last time that I watched Chelsea match. I think in the Champions League, I watched the first half, then I just came home. I said I won't watch again. So I think today's selection was the best selection that I have ever seen Frank Lampard make. And talking about Kezuma, I think he's the best jumper in the Chelsea team. That is why now we are not conceding goals from corners and the free kicks and the other stuff. Unlike last season. So I think it is Kezuma will play until he's injured. He will play for the rest of the season. So I think Kezuma there, nobody can take him out of the team. Thank you.
All right, Kezuma came to stay. That's what you're saying. Miss G has joined us. Miss G, can you hear me? Miss G, can you hear me?
Yeah, good.
Hi, Miss G is back. Charlie, Miss G, how did you see the game? The way they are relaxing, I can see that, the game was good for you. How was it good?
Yeah, it was good. I mean, Charlie, it was good. I mean, I'm super excited. Finally, we can breathe, you know. Charlie, team
That's typical Chelsea, and after winning by 3 goals, people are already talking about winning the title. Wow. It's only Burnley, isn't it?
Okay. I know, right? I know, right? Remember I had to attack for a while, then they calm your nerves. So Charlie, it's been good. Yeah.
It's been good for you. All right. Let me come to Wuku
At least today the pressure was not on Mendy. Today the pressure was not on Mendy at all. So it's a good game. Yeah.
Good game. Where's Wuku Samuel? Wuku Samuel, are you there? Or he's gone off? I just mentioned his name and he's gone off. Well, sometimes don't allow a fearful to make it difficult for you to speak. Right? Okay, he just went off anyway.
Okay, I want to make a point,
Yeah, quick one, Vincent.
Yeah, concerning you asked of the defensive line, Aspilicueta is not
out. Yes, yeah.
The thing is, I like Thiago Silva. He command the back, and one thing I like about Mendy is how he command the defense. They don't make much mistake like Kepa like this. He don't talk, but you see, Mendy will be shouting on the defender and he keep them on their toes. And I think that's a very good thing that a goalkeeper you have to do. Sometimes when they look complacent,
confidence he has. Yeah.
Yes, so I think Aspilicueta, yes, he's a good defender, but he's good when you are playing a tough match, an experienced match. I prefer you use Aspilicueta above Reece James, because going forward too much, your back too, you have to be very careful. That is why when you have somebody like Aspilicueta, you'll be watching the back. He normally go forward. He does some good crosses. So, but today the defense they look solid. They look solid, and I think it's good.
Absolutely solid. Now, how excited are you about Hakim Ziyech? He seems to be the missing link in the team. He's playing with a lot of confidence, and you are seeing those the carefully looped crosses coming in from him from the right and from the left, and pretty accurate as well. I think there were a number of crosses that all we needed was somebody to run to the end and score. Kai Havertz is also growing into the game gradually. I only think that Kai Havertz is he's got a powerful football acumen, and he's thinking ahead of his teammates. The teammates will need to learn and understand him. There needs to be a lot of intricate play when they are passing. You can see that he's slightly above, and I hopefully you give them some games to understand him. But let's talk about Ziyech. How excited are you to see Ziyech doing what he's doing? Mustafa Idriso, can we hear you now? Mustafa, can you hear us? We are asking you to tell us what you think about Ziyech. You have to unmute. Mustafa, can you unmute first? Unmute. And Kobo, please mute. Okay, Mustafa, we're still not getting you. That was a foul, or is he a cock or a hen out there? So good. All right, so Mustafa couldn't unmute. So let me go to FYS. FYS, are you there?
I'm here, George. I'm here.
Yeah, tell me how impressive has Ziyech been for you so far since he joined the team?
I'm at least I share everyone's opinion. The team is taking shape. I think the boys are doing what we want them to do. But for me, I still wanted Lampard out. I don't think Lampard has the ability to put some sort of energy into the boys to because George, these are games we should be winning. You understand?
Burnley is not an easy game. Did you see Burnley against Spurs? They have the tendency of this. They actually have the tendency of disturbing you with the long balls, and because they're strong aerially, they could cause a lot of problems. Burnley is a difficult side to play, especially at F Moore. Well, you can check Chelsea's records at F Moore to give you an idea of where we are.
I want this match. I will agree with Miss G that we are waiting. Let's wait and see what happens. But I'm impressed. I was happy today, and the boys played their hearts out. I mean, our defense was solid. Like they said, Mendy is able to control the defense. I think Thiago's first presence is also solid. A solid this thing back into the defense. So going forward, how things work out. But it was a fantastic.
It's just a little game that Lampard and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer are playing on Chelsea and Manchester United. They are winning the games they feel are difficult and losing the easier games. So you need to watch out for Chelsea Ren. You need to watch out for Chelsea Ren. That's supposed to be another easy game, but hopefully the boys can get the job done. Kai Havertz, Timo Werner. But before that, let's talk about what we had today in midfield. How did you check out the midfield of Chelsea today? Let's go to Derek. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Tell me, how did you see the midfield of Chelsea today?
The boys were very good. Kante was very phenomenal today, and I love his courage today. I love how he played today. I really love it.
Hold on. Are we beginning to settle? Hold on. Are we beginning to settle to say that you are either playing Mount in that role behind and allowing Havertz to go up front, or choose between Mount or Havertz up front? Today, Lampard decided Kante Mount, Havertz plays in his role, and lets it flow. And it was clear a bit today, unless you think I'm wrong. Wasn't it clear today in terms of the roles of the two players in midfield?
Yes. Havertz was very comfortable with where he was today, and I think if Lampard should maintain or give him that same position going forward, he will do better. We will see the real Havertz,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So then, Okay, let's do this right now. What's the next one? What's the next one? Let me find out for you, Missy. Missy, how do you see the midfield?
I think today was solid. I mean, I was impressed with Kante, and comparing Mount's game to the previous ones. I mean, we all know how we bashed him. I think today he played in a comfortable position. So if we can see Mount Kante again in our next game, we might probably have a better view if it will work for us. But today I think it was good. It was solid. I mean, Kante was one of my men of the matches today. Yeah.
Good.
And a
for
quick
you.
one on Ziyech and then Thiago. Yes, I think so far the signings we made, they are the ones who have settled in fastest for me.
Yeah.
And aside Mendy, and like the other guy was saying, Mendy's confidence is key. I think it's very key because now the defense is on their feet. As compared to if keeper is in their post. If keeper is in the post, we all know what happens. There's no confidence. The guy is shaking the defense. There's no command anywhere. But Mendy has got his grip on almost every player. So yeah, today the midfield was perfect for me. I think I have this so far. This is the match I've enjoyed most because from attack to midfield to defense, everything was on point. Yeah.
Ebenezer joins us. Ebenezer, it's good to have you. You got your new haircut on. Okay, obviously, yeah, we won the game. Why not? Nice haircut to go with 3-0 win at Jeff Moore. But what did you make of Lampard's approach today?
Well, I'm quite happy for today's game and then the formation, especially with my machine sitting deep in front of the back four. I'm very happy because if you look at Kante, what he's capable of doing, I mean, he can protect the back four in any time, in any day. And then you look at the game today. In fact, the defenders were quite confident. Why? Because there's somebody in front of them. You understand? And Mendy was absolutely on holiday today. And the game too, looking at the midfielders, they did pretty well. Messi Mount was actually moving up and down, going up, going front. And then he was providing some sort of agency for the group. And then Kai Havertz, you talk of Ziyech. I mean, it was quite a nice game. Though you don't see Burnley to be a team that can worry much. If you look at some of the statuses we've had with Burnley, they are not a team that can overtake us. But the formation today did help the team in controlling of the game. In first half, about 79% possession and then 21, that was to Burnley. In fact, we did well, we possessed the game because there was somebody in the midfield who was doing everything. Because you can't have Cutlass to go and read under Cocoa Farm. Why? You decide to use who? How can a who or a Macros go and read a Cocoa Farm instead of using Cutlass? So I think it's a good game and a good formation for Lampard. And then the boys too did well today. That's quite good.
Right. Anyone monitoring the Liverpool West Ham game? Am I right? West Ham leader 1 goal to 0.
Yeah, I'm watching it live. West Ham is playing well. I want them to win.
The truth is West Ham have been playing well, and it was going to be difficult for Liverpool well. Anyway. So who's playing in defense for Liverpool then? Who is that? Henderson? Who's that playing?
Yeah, Henderson is their goalkeeper, and
so who is in the defense? Check the defense for me because they have defensive woes, and I'm sure they're trying to sort things out. Absolutely tight for Liverpool as they play against West Ham.
They are checking for some fanatic decision for Liverpool.
Okay. Right. Why? So Manchester United guy just passed by. When they pass by, you see penalties flowing. Anyway, it's good. Liverpool, West Ham. But there's just one thing. There's just one thing about this year's league that it's open. And if you can take your game seriously, you can win it. Every team is struggling one way or the other. And that's why we need the guys to do that. Our next game is against Rennes. That's going to be in the UEFA Champions League. Before we touch on that one and just ask for your expectations so I can release you. I'm releasing you very early for 30 minutes today because it's an active football day, because when there's Champions League, all the big clubs are playing on Saturday. So there's more to come, I'm sure, even in Spain as well. So very, very, very quickly on that one. I think we've settled that Mendy is clearly doing everything that he must do. And he's all of a sudden becoming the darling guy. I'm not sure he's going to change his towel anytime soon. If the towel is working, he can even bring a towel that's a bed sheet. We're all fine, and we'll work with it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, why not? The guys are beginning to play a lot of freedom. Yes.
I want my prayer is Kai Havertz and Timo Werner. They should adapt early, especially when it comes to when it comes to Timo. He look little dull for me, and this is EPL. You have to be strong. If you are not strong, you fail. And a good player like him, you should know by now that EPL, there's no joke there. It's not like a Bundesliga that they're afraid of you. This one, no team is afraid of you, and you have to put up some little zeal.
I just think that I think one of the things that people have not spoken about when it comes to the EPL, and this is why it's difficult to play in the EPL. I think when you go to Spain, there's a set way of playing, and so you can have an idea of what a team is bringing to you. If you're going to play, Athletic Bilbao will play the way they'll play, Valencia will play the way they'll play. They hardly try to be pragmatic and try to change. But in England, the team is only going to prepare for you. So if it is Chelsea they are playing, it's ready to prepare and play a certain formation just for you. But in Spain, they play the way they are playing all season. In Germany, they play. The only time the teams alter really is when they go into the European competitions. That's where teams alter. They are pretty static when it comes to Spain, Germany, and the likes. They play the way they will play. They don't care about what opposition is. They are trying to ensure that their philosophy, kinds of rules on the day. So that's what they are trying to do. My philosophy is I play this way, and I'll play that way against you to prove to you that my philosophy is better. But for England, if all I have to do that day is hit 5 long balls and stay in the box, I will stay there for you. The next game, if I have to change and put 3 men in front, that's why there'll be easy games. There'll be very difficult games. There'll be extremely tight games because you are having to put this together. Guys, quickly, your expectations for a game against Rennes, Champions League, so I can release you. Let's go around the table. Let's start with Bashir. What are your expectations against Rennes after all you've seen now?
Yeah, a quick thing on Ziyech.
Okay, Ziyech, quick.
Yeah, I think Ziyech is a good passer of the ball. How he gives passes, and if we have a better winger that can operate at where Ziyech has been placed, then we move Ziyech into the middle so that he and Havertz can operate in the middle. So I think that is on Ziyech. Yeah, I think Rennes. I hope this time around I can sit and watch the full match, because the one against the Russian team, I watched the first half and then I just got up and.
Okay, so we pray that you get the strength.
Is that?
We are hoping that you get the strength to watch the game.
No. I'm hoping that I can watch the game. That will make me feel that I have to stay and watch the full match. Usually that match there, it was below par. That match was. I think the second half then they scored 3 goals, and that time I was sleeping. So I think that I hope
they put you into sleep.
Tuesday I can watch the full match with that kind of zeal that I had today, that kind of passion that I saw in the boys. So
you watch
I'm hoping for the best.
You watch the full match, don't worry. Miss G, your expectations for the game against Rennes in the Champions League?
Right now, I'm confident that no matter what happens, we have Mendy. So if everything fails, Mendy is there. So even if we don't win, we are short of a draw. And so for that, but I think even though Burnley, people are looking down on the Burnley game because they think it's not a good team, I think it's good we are winning, no matter how big or small a team is. The winning streak will give the boys the confidence they need to face the bigger teams. So from this match, I expect that we go in with that confidence we need. At least Mount, I hope, won't go back to his childish ways. And then if we walk away with a draw, it's good.
Right.
A draw is always better than a loss. Yeah.
Just be warned. The baby Mounts can come out at any time. That's what you have to be aware of when you have the kids coming out to play against the sides. Ebenezer, what are you expecting in the game against Rennes?
Well, I think it should be a straight win for Chelsea. Not because we played well today, but if you look at Rennes and then some of their matches in this particular season, they've lost a couple of matches. Their performance is not quite okay. So looking at Chelsea with this performance, I mean today's performance, if we are to consider that, then it should be a straight win for Chelsea. But if Unipa goes on to do his thing, then Enema
You're in
Bebasa.
trouble. That's Ebenezer. Wunipa, he means Lampard. Anyway, Uku Samuel, maybe we can hear from you finally. Okay, he's moved away from his camera today. Vincent, just your quick expectations for the game against Rennes.
I'm expecting a win, a straight win, and I'm praying. We didn't talk about Christian Pulisic. I understand he had some knock.
Slight knock. I think he'll be fine. I think he'll be fine. It was cautionary. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. It was just important, yes.
So I'm expecting him back. The later experience he has. So I'm expecting a win for us. In fact, the winning ways, we don't have to lose guard at all. We have to win. When you are winning, the other teams, they are afraid of you. But when you are on and off like that, they keep other things that we can do it. So I'm expecting a straight win for Chelsea and a good luck.
Sweet win for Chelsea. FYS. Your expectations for the game against Rennes? FYS, are you there? Okay. We can't hear from FYS at the moment. Are you there, FYS? Okay, yes. Tell us your expectations for the game against Rennes.
Oh, I'm looking at a victory. I'm looking at a victory. At least 3-0.
Wow, 3-0. Huge expectations.
Yeah, I'm looking at Owen, DH, and probably Kai Havertz. One of them should be on the score sheet. Yeah.
Okay, good. Final word to Awuku Samuel. Finally, you can speak to us if you can hear us. Awuku, you have been running away, jumping up. Yeah. Finally, you are here. Good. Are you organizing some ceremony there? Is there some funeral there, or is some wedding or something?
No, please. No, please.
Okay.
No, please.
If there's a party, let us know. Oh, network issues. Okay, Awuku, just tell me, what are your expectations for the Chelsea Rennes game?
With the confidence gotten from this game, I'm sure we might win against Rennes on Tuesday. It won't be a comfortable win, maybe a 2-1 win or a 2-0 win, but I'm sure we might get the clean sheet that is needed because Mendy is really on form. 5 clean sheets, considered only 1 goal in 6 games. That's superb. So I think Kepa should be on the bench now. He should be thinking about his career. Where to move to. Maybe he could come to Asante Kotoko. That would be best.
Asante Kotoko have 3 goalkeepers already. Yeah, they got 3 goalkeepers. They are trying to offload one. They have Razak Balora, they have Kwame Ban, they have Felix Annan.
They can still manage him because Willie is even performing much better than Kepa.
Yeah.
Willie is performing much better. So Kepa should either come to Kotoko or Mamelodi Sundowns. So that we continue. But
we shouldn't sacrifice Kepa.
With Mendy,
but I think I think this may be an unpopular opinion. I think Kepa will come good someday. The pressure is too much on the young man. He just needs to, but he may not be better. Yeah, he may not be better than Edward Mendy. Edward Mendy is certainly the new Eden Hazard in Chelsea at the moment.
We shouldn't forget that Kepa. We shouldn't forget that Kepa is having our money. 71 million pounds is not small money. So
I know. Yeah, but I agree. But I don't think Kepa is going to be better than Edward Mendy in any way. Edward Mendy has too many qualities. I think the only thing that Kepa has ahead of him, and I don't know even if Kepa is better than him in that light in terms of controlling the ball at the feet, because Kepa has been confused a number of times. But I think in terms of maybe handling the ball a bit with the feet, he's slightly ahead. But in the rest of the departments, Edward Mendy is far away.
I think the only thing Kepa has that Mendy is sitting on the bench. He has more than
Kepa is not a bad goalkeeper. Anyway, guys, let me say thank you. Let me say thank you to you, all of you joining me, Uku, Samuel, to Aben, to Miss Chi, to FYS, to Biston, and to all the guys who joined us. What I can say, yeah, we started early today. Yes, of course, because I wanted to.
I was somewhere thinking it will start somewhere 7 or 7:30.
Yeah, I understand. I wanted to get this out of the way, and I'm sure some of you know that we have a transfer countdown show for the GPL. That'll be starting at 7:30. I want to get it out of the way. And again, I was looking at the whole trend. I felt like it would be too late tonight, And tomorrow we still got big games like Manchester United, Arsenal, and the rest to have a look at. These days we are all supporting Partey, not Arsenal. So we'll see how it goes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I get Chelsea fans saying if Partey can score a goal and Arsenal lose, they are fine with it. I'm like, well, anyway.
Ooh.
Let's see. Let's see how it goes. So thank you very much for coming around. As usual, we'll put this up. It's on YouTube. Thank you to all of you watching us on YouTube. And those of you who come to watch later, thank you. We are back after Chelsea's game against Rennes. Hopefully we can keep on winning the games and getting the points on the board. Please take care of yourselves. And till we meet again, our Eden Hazard with the ED is now Edward Mendy.
Bye.
Take care of yourselves. Bye.